Alright, you're back on Star Stop. Akshay Kumar or Amy Jackson with us, loving this interview already. Me so much more, learning more about them each day. Akshay Kumar claims not to be a great dancer. Amy Jackson claims to have had trouble doing the dance. Of course, it will not at all be visible on the big screen, but that's the beauty of it. Imagine if the normal people actually started to compare how they dance. Now, it's become one of those prerequisites, but we'll move on to the other bits. I like the fact that the styling with the turbans is done so well with you, sir. I remember, even though it's not a sequel to that, but in Singh is King, that green turban was fantastic. Nobody else can carry off. Green turbans, neon turbans.
The neon turbans.
Was that your inputs as well also always?
Yeah, actually, yes, I did a big mistake in that film was that I've worn ready-made turbans, and the people who are supposed to tell us about our mistakes, they were being very nice and they allowed me to do it, but the mistakes I have not done in this film. Okay. I made sure the turbans are right, the beard is fully grown, and you look like a Sikh, everything, because I don't want to hurt anybody's sentiments about it. Turbans, I think, what I have just worn it in 2 films. This is the second film. Yeah. But I must tell you, the kind of feeling you get when you're wearing the turban, it's like a responsibility on your head, and you feel like a king. Trust me, I'm not just saying it because I'm doing this film. I feel I am in charge of everything here. No wonder they're called Sardars. They're called Sardarjis.
Which is the head.
Yeah, they come with responsibilities, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's so different to do it.
But you're like, by far, the only superstar in our industry is able to carry it off so easily. Like I said, like he said that a while back, how rap is something that doesn't come second skin to him. It does. He's the only one that it does come second skin to. The first day you realized, Amy, that it's going to be the Akshay Kumar who's opposite you, and you've always been considered beautiful and a great dancer and all that, but this now is a step up as far as this is a big Bollywood film, right? So everyone's going to come and watch, and they will have their own opinions, they will have their own decisions. In India, everybody thinks they know everything about cricket and films, so everybody's a critic. So suddenly all these thoughts, did they ever come into your mind?
At the start, obviously, it did affect me, but now I'm just doing my thing and I'm enjoying it. And I've put my heart and soul into this film, and I've loved the character, so I've been able to do something that's different, and hopefully people like it. I loved it, and I enjoyed doing it, so let's see.
And the first day you see Akshay Kumar walking in there, and he walks in very nonchalantly, like how Akshay sir walks in with his chashma, and then, hi Amy, how are you doing? And after that, who broke the ice?
That's exactly how it was. I was with Ashwini, our producer, and Akshay, and I was really nervous on the meeting, but he was super cool, and he was really like grounded and down to it, completely like not how you expect. Because I was a big fan before I watched all of his films, and I was nervous, but super cool and really, really great co-star.
Now she's done some films and all, sir. Was there any, how would you describe a lot of, I would say Bollywood has now a lot of strong actresses that are ready to come across from across the shores. It's a very alien language for them, and there's an alien audience also, and they're very strong. They've got lots more, already they're a little bit in the minus. They have to come into the 0 and then to the plus. It's a much tougher battle. So the first few days and all, did she take a bit of time to come in, even though she's done so much of cinema?
Well, it's but natural to take that much time, and it is but natural to understand everything. It is, and first of all, you have to have the mindset that I want to achieve it. Once that thing comes in your head, that I want to achieve in this industry, even if I don't know the language, or even I don't understand the dance, or whatever, every aspect, and even not that she's come from the background where her forefathers are in this industry, or in British industry, film industry. So that
just like yourself also, you're also completely self-made.
Yeah, so
zero.
So that the mindset that she comes up with, that I am going to achieve it, I'm going to make it. Even she doesn't have a family staying here, and she's all alone. So that half your battle is won there. And hats off to her, to Katrina, from coming all the way and just achieving and doing it in such a big way.
What is the toughest part about the acting industry that we live in? It's very different. It's a little louder. It's not subtle. dialogues and eye movements and everything is there. What's the toughest part of the industry that you faced?
The toughest part, probably because it is a little bit over-exaggerated or it is in your face, you've got to let your inhibitions go. So you've got to be completely, you know, with yourself and no embarrassment, nothing, and just go for it. I think that was, especially the first couple of years when I was starting, you just got to go for it and the rest will follow.
So have you had to tone yourself down with your other friends? You're like, don't be so animated.
Oh, no. See, with this voice, it's hard to tone down anyway. So on top of that, with this accent, it's a bit of a show.
But it's cute. You know, we're going to wait and watch out for this one. Was it, you go back and forth, and this is your 4th release this year. And you know, I was actually looking back. In the last 10 years, this is very small for you. You had 6 and 7 releases in a year also.
No, that was 10 years back.
Yeah, but it's every single year.
But that time, a lot of actors used to do that. They used to always have 4 or 5 releases.
Yeah. Now you're the only one.
Me and a little bit of Ajay does about 2 or 3 releases.
Yeah, but this, I know you don't think it's a lot of work. You said this in a lot of interviews a lot of the times. But when you're choosing the scripts, do you also plan out in a year, okay, if this does come out, you know, I should have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, a little bit of variety?
That kind of planning does matter, I have to have different kind of genres coming in. Like after this, I have Airlift, which is completely different. But before this, I had Brothers, and before that was
Baby,
Gabbar.
And then Gabbar is back, yeah.
So they're all different from each other. I have to change my look. I have to put on about 12 kilos for Gabbar, then lose for Brothers. When I have to do something else in Houseful 3. And so everything, I love the process of getting into the character for those 4 months and just being there with that. And then when the movie is ready and ready to release, then you have to come back again. You have to remember all the things. So it becomes very tough, you know, when somebody asks, so what pranks used to happen that time? Pranks? कौन सा prank यार अभी कौन याद रखेगा वो prank क्या हुआ था. It is so difficult, and they expect us to remember it, and you cannot. And then we start, there are a lot of time we make it up.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you remember a little bit. Yeah. And then it's
So a lot of actors keep a journal, a memoir, because eventually
I don't think so.
No, but they want their autobiography written or their biography written.
Oh, that way. Okay, I thought about the pranks they write in the journals.
So, if you had to, have you maintained, do you remember, you know, because you inspire a number of people, you know, every time there are discussions, there will be discussions about a Shah Rukh Khan, there will be discussions about Akshay Kumar, who've made it on their own, you know, who've come out here. So, when you're looking at that, have you maintained a bit of a logbook of the big year? Yeah?
That's it. Really? There's no logbook.
Do you sometimes go into those zones and think about the
Well, you don't have to maintain a logbook because all you have to do is get your library and just put it, I remember that day what happened. Yes. So it is there forever now.
Yeah.
It is there.
Actually, YouTube helps a lot.
Even if you have amnesia tomorrow, if I'm going to have that, then you just have to, and suddenly, you know, that close-up will come like a Hindi cinema and things will start coming in my head. And it is
Maybe
there.
your wife should write your book for you.
My wife should not write my book at all.
It'll be awesome. You know, for those who don't know and the uninitiated, she is downright the most witty person in the industry. And I have to actually talk about that. How is order maintained in the house? Because, you know, the kids are around and Akshay sir wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's 4:30.
4:30 in the morning, yeah.
3 o'clock, matlab main pagal thodi ho gaya.
And then the other household has to function on its own. It's something. The whole talk about it being a sequel and all these things, it all adds to the buzz also. But the bling in this is not just about the chamkila. It's about shining through and which you're doing
shining in people's eyes and your family's eyes, society's, country's eyes, everybody's eyes.
And there are a lot of animals also in this, and there are lots of fun things.
Yeah, that's because also one of the reason is that I am a security guard of a zoo.
Zoo, yeah.
So that automatically comes in.
Did you enjoy that? Have you enjoyed your stint with animals? You've had a few in your films, you know. Doggy's been there.
Yeah, Houseful, I had Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger. Yeah, so this has been part of it. So is it tough emoting? Because a lot of the times it's not going to say what you wanted to say. Most of the time it's not going to do that. A lot of the time it's CGI. You know, that's, you know, the special effects.
But this is not CGI. Nothing in this film is CGI, because we actually went to South Africa to shoot with Lion, and here we shot in Punjab in the zoo.
And you were not scared at all?
No, I do get scared. I mean, I was very scared of the lion.
Yeah.
And
So what does the lion say? Chumi, chumi, please keep quiet. Oh, Tommy, come over here. How do you pacify the lion if the lion gets angry? And if you've got to shoot with it?
you know, you just the lion plays with you. You don't play with the lion.
Okay.
So the lion feel like he just brings his face towards you and looks at you.
Face to you.
And I can't tell him look there now, and he looks whenever he wants.
Okay, so it's based on
the camera has to be on, and then it's his choice.
Yeah.
He's the king, and there's nobody else.
Very, very tough to shoot animals. Did you enjoy the process of watching this?
I think more than the animals, it's very tough to shoot with children.
Really?
Yeah, with babies especially. When I did Hey Baby, I remember. So we used to
Constantly crying.
Not constantly crying. I would say that we have to if the baby goes to sleep.
Couldn't
Please.
wake the baby.
No, the whole set has to be quiet. Everybody moves slowly. Okay, because if baby gets up, it's going to be cranky. You're not going to get your next shots. So just chill, relax. So baby has gone to sleep. So baby has woken up.
That's why there's been no Hey Baby Part 2.
Now that baby is grown, I think she must have been going to college or something.
Yeah, that's true after that day. What about you? Do you like films like this? Do you think that this is, of course, a very large entertainer for the audiences and all? Do you like these little elements of animals and all that fun in it?
Yeah, it's got everything. Bling has everything. It's full family entertainer. And with the animal situation, I'm a huge
were you around the lion?
I wasn't. They didn't take me. They left me behind and jetted off to South Africa.
But that's supposed to be Punjab. You're not there in the screen.
I know, but still.
But do you like animals anyway?
Yeah, I love animals. Huge
Yeah?
animal lover, yes. Horses, dogs, cats, mice, snakes, whatever.
Snakes.
Mice.
Anything.
You said snakes, is it?
I know.
Don't snake eat mice?
I'm backtracking on the snake situation, but I do like animals.
You have mice at home.
No, but if they were there, I
was bitten
wouldn't.
by mice once.
You have trees to the mice.
I've had a hamster. It's clung on.
Oh yeah, but I got bitten.
You told me the story. You said you didn't want me to tell anyone.
He's actually had a very dangerous incident with the lion also, which we found out, on the set, which was actually not planned, but you dealt with it very carefully. Was the breaking of the glass?
I ran away.
You ran away?
Yeah, I ran away because the lion got angry and it saw its own reflection on the windscreen of the car and thought that there's another lion and hit the windscreen. The windscreen just fell off, and I was like, I just ran away.
I hope you show that in the bloopers towards the end of the film.
I just ran away. Actually, I don't know. That day I'll never forget. The way that lion reacted.
Fear, yeah. Actually, the thing is, I've actually seen lions right here. Even I had gone to South Africa also to see that. And it's not like you can actually, you think it's all cool because it's 20 feet away and suddenly it's like 5 feet away and suddenly it's 10 feet away or whatever. And then you're just waiting for it to do something and go away because you've got the picture shots. So I think I understand what you feel, sir. No, okay, maybe not.
And I was surrounded with two, by the way. There was his brother also. Because if he gets tired, then the other guy.
So the body double of the
yeah. So we were all prepared, and
I've always wanted to ask you this: your body doubles. Sometimes you would have to use one. Do they get stressed if you supposing you're putting on weight and losing weight, and if you're looking too fit?
Yes, they do have to go also through the change.
Right.
And
so you have a fixed one forever for the last?
No, I have two.
Okay.
I have two who come sometimes to give my back shots and long shots and like that. But stunts, preferably, I do all my stunts myself.
Now, is there going to come a point in time when you're going to say, and does your family say, oh, you know what, slow down with the stunts now?
No, they've given up.
They've given up?
Yeah.
And you don't worry about breaking a few more things now?
I have broken, actually not that, I've not broken, I've actually been lucky. I would call myself lucky that I've been away. I managed myself very well, and I've been lucky with that.
Also, because he's very good with being supple, and it comes with the fact that he doesn't only lift weights, so that's the reason why. That's his tip to actually staying healthy. You yourself are super fit. What's your mantra?
Horse riding.
Yeah, it's true.
Really?
Horse riding is number one, but a bit of everything. Functional training, yoga, like jogging, but horse riding's my main passion, and it's a good workout.
When was the last time you had Akshay sir screamed at me the last time I talked about diet during Brothers when you're talking, there's nothing about diet. You eat if you feel like eating. Do you eat if you feel like eating?
Moderation. I love chocolate. I've got to have chocolate every day, but then...
Every day?
Yeah, I have to.
Wow.
I
So is it
actually-
dark chocolate that you eat every day?
It could be any type of, I should say dark chocolate, but it's
Yeah.
any chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Why shouldn't you say that?
Because dark chocolate
it's
is
apparently
healthier.
better, sir. Because the darker it is, the better it is for the body.
No, I thought she can't say dark because it's racist.
So chocolate it is, and what about the Indian sweets?
Yeah, Indian food in general. We just shot in obviously Patiala for this. My favourite food, the Punjabi
that's true,
food.
actually.
Good paratha and butter chicken.
Oh, that's the only thing I miss in my 14 years in Mumbai.
But that's one thing.
There's no good butter chicken.
There's nothing to compete with Indian food.
No, you can't compete
You
with
can't.
it.
See the kind of spice, the kind of
Flavour and
after eating all those continental foods and sushis and things, there comes a time you want to go back there. Oh, dal kithe hai? Oh, le aao dal, butter chicken nu le aao, paneer le aao.
Absolutely. And in fact, I'll even have an Indian churran. You know, even that is more tasty sometimes than, you know, continental food. Thank you so much for joining me, sir.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much,
Thank
Amy.
you very much.
And my best wishes to your wife who keeps us in splits.
Thank you again.
Mrs. Funny Bones, you should follow her on Twitter. Very, very funny. And of course, Akshay sir as well. And Amy also there, you know, so they're all there. This is a very big platform now that is used, not only to promote films, also to find out what's happening in their lives. And I think it's always the easiest way to stay in touch. Till the next time, take care and bye-bye.